All right, well, welcome back. We're with another one of our speakers for the Eclipse IoT Day at ThingMonk. And with me is my colleague, Benjamin Cabé. Welcome, Benjamin.
Good morning, Ian.
It's been a
Good
long
to
time.
be.
We used to do these hangouts on air about IoT updates, and so it's been a long time since we chatted. So at
Yeah,
least
absolutely.
on live, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
and I'm used to host the virtual IoT meetups, and I'm not so used to be invited, so I'm glad to be here.
so why don't we take a chance? Why don't you introduce yourself? Kind of what do you do for a living?
I'm Benjamin Cabé. I'm based in France, actually. You may tell from the accent. I've been doing IoT stuff for the past decade almost, starting with like Eclipse development, Eclipse tools for IoT and M2M. And well, for the past 6 years, just like, well, close to 6 years now, I've worked actually with Ian and with the Eclipse Foundation to put together the Eclipse IoT working group that I'm sure some of you guys have heard of. I would hope so. And now, actually, for the past 2 years, I'm actually employed by the Eclipse Foundation, and my role is to help grow the ecosystem around open source technologies for IoT, make sure that the developers have everything they need to build IoT, and make sure that the industry and the IoT solution vendors actually use the solutions and ideally contribute back to the project too. So that's kind of my job.
Great. Okay. And so at the Eclipse IoT Day at ThingMonk, you get the privilege of being the opening speaker. So why don't you tell us a bit about what you're going to talk about?
Well, well, as I said, I mean, Eclipse IoT has been around for a while, and yeah, for the past 2 years, what we've been trying to do is help make sure developers can build their solutions faster and more easily. So what I will basically go through is introduce how the typical IoT architectures are built, and essentially when you think about it, you have the devices right on the field, the sensors, the actuators that you need to connect to the internet. So you use gateways, and eventually your data, your sensor data, makes it to a cloud platform. So what we have at Eclipse is essentially three stacks of software that you can use on the devices, on the gateways, on the cloud platforms to help you build your solution. And what are the projects involved? How can you use it? And that's, yeah, I think that's going to be a great introduction for the rest of the day.
Right. Yes. So basically, you're going to do an introduction of kind of what people can expect from the Eclipse IoT community,
Yep.
and then actually, I think we've got a really good lineup of speakers coming up behind. So kind of Kai Hudala from Bosch is going to be talking about a lot of the server side of kind of IoT at cloud scale. Which he's kind of well known for and has been doing a lot of thinking about it. We've got some case studies. What other kind of speakers are you looking forward to at the IoT Day?
Well, there's this presentation from Camille, right, about how Delta Rail is using Eclipse IoT and in particular MQTT to connect to monitor trains, basically. So I'm really looking forward to know more about that one, especially also like they do use the Eclipse IoT stack already, but how do they combine Eclipse IoT stuff with other open source technology, with existing commercial solutions, with existing enterprise backends? And I'm sure I will learn a lot, and I would hope the attendees will as well, as to how to be very practical and how to use the stuff.
Yep, no, for sure, for sure. And you're going to stay for ThingMonk?
Oh yeah, ThingMonk is. I mean, I don't know if you guys had a look, but it's packed with great speakers like people from Bosch talking about like Stefan Ferber. We actually had it at EclipseCon in the past. He's a great speaker. He's going to talk about how Bosch is building their IoT strategy. Lots of great speakers. Hack days. I'm looking forward to seeing what people will build there. There's lots of stuff that's going to happen in London in 2 weeks. So it's going to be great.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you again, and certainly we will look forward to seeing lots of people from the Eclipse IoT community attending and learning about kind of what people are doing and what's possible. So, thank you, Benjamin, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.